he could become our next president, but across the pond, more than 500,000 Brits want Donald Trump to never, ever be allowed on Her Majesty's soil again. Seems like a silly idea to debate, but not to the overflow of British lawmakers who actually took the issue up very seriously today. CNN international correspondent Max Foster, he is outside Parliament. Max, so you look at those folks there. I mean, there were so many MPs who wanted to give speeches on the issue. The Sessions chair had to put a cap on how long they could speak.
Yeah, they had just 6 minutes each, but most of them used that time as best they could to absolutely lay in to Donald Trump. In the room, there was really only one supporter that expressed an admiration for his straight talking. Everyone else used the opportunity to criticise him. Just listen to a few of the comments, Jim.
His comments regarding Muslims are wrong. His policy to close borders, if he is elected as president, is bonkers. And if he met one or two of my constituents in one of the many excellent pubs in my constituency, then they may well tell him that he is a wazzock.
Now, while I think this man is crazy, while I think this man has no valid points to make, I will not be the one to silence his voice.
That's what's interesting here, Jim. Whilst people did have these very strong views, actually most of them didn't believe in a ban. They felt that that would perhaps make him a martyr, give him a sign of victimhood, which would help in his US electoral efforts. So they don't think a ban is necessarily a good idea, but they really voiced their concerns about what he's been saying, particularly about Muslims.
So quickly, legally, is there actually a chance that the UK can bar him from the country?
The only person that can do that is the Home Secretary. She hasn't ruled it out. And the serious points of the debate today really did address the sort of things that she would have to consider, that he could incite hatred within British society. She's banned people on those grounds before, hate preachers, for example, including from the United States. But is there enough in what Donald Trump is saying to really justify a ban on legal grounds? Probably not, but it's a big topic of debate, as you can see.
We'll keep watching it. Max Foster in London, thanks very much.